Hello and welcome to the 2019 SCHIC Championships, the secondary school nationals. Great to have you with us. Justin Nelson and Andrew Horrocks with you. It's been a big week. It's night 4 of this secondary schools nationals action, and we are into finals, and we're deep into finals. Coming up tonight, we've got the single A girls final between Kavanagh and Te Araha. It's been a wonderful week so far here at Fly Palmy Arena in Palmerston North. 9 courts in action, 71 teams representing 62 schools, more than 800 players, the elite young talent from across New Zealand, boys and girls. And we have seen some ripping basketball, and it's only going to get better tonight. Single A girls final coming up, and then a little bit later on, Single A boys final between St Kevin's and Opunake. In fact, there's the lineup. Coming up this evening, we're about to have a look at the Single A girls. And then, of course, that big one tonight, St Kev's up against Opunake. They actually met in pool play, and it was a win to St Kevin's. And having pool play on our mind, Kavanagh also played against Te Araha, and Te Araha came out on top, Andrew.
Yeah, Te Araha winners 68-53, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kavanagh have a few tricks up their sleeve. Of course, they might have seen that they were going to play each other again, so might have not have put everything out on the floor in that one.
Now, we'll bring everybody up to date as the night goes on as to what's happening in AA play as well, because we've had quarterfinals today, and we've got some winners, and they're through to the semi-finals. So a lot more action still to come up over the next couple of days. And then, of course, on Sky Sports, all of our friends and family, our basketball community tuning in through Sky Sports. You're back with us again on Saturday for the AA Girls and Boys Championship deciders. Maybe for everybody out there, we should explain the difference between Single A and AA.
Yeah, so Single A, if you're a co-ed school, that means you've got less than 600 students. And if they're single sex, less than 300, they've got the opportunity to choose between Single A or AA.
So there's a rundown, and of course we're talking about the best talent from across New Zealand. Recently, not that long ago, we saw the Tall Blacks in action, and so many players who played for the Tall Blacks in the World Cup came through the secondary school nationals, didn't they?
Yeah, we're talking even just Westlake, of course. They had 5 or 6 players out of that school, so definite pathway. People are watching. It's exciting stuff.
And it's the same for the girls as well. A little bit earlier on today, we saw Charlize Ledger-Walker in action for St Peter's. And just a week ago, she was running around in India for the Sky Sports Tall Ferns, representing her country in the Asia Cup. And all of a sudden, once that's done, it's on a plane and it's back here to Palmerston North, and she's representing her team, who, by the way, if they go all the way in AA girls, they will win their 4th championship in 5 years. It is a dynasty.
Yeah, absolutely sensational stuff. Charlize Ledger-Walker, 4 titles in 5 years if she wins this year. It's been a while since someone's done that.
I caught up with Dylan Boucher just yesterday, a star of New Zealand basketball, of course, both locally and internationally. Retired now. I'm sure he could still get back out there if he wanted to. But he's here as a parent. And that was a really good chat. We'll catch up with him a little bit later on during the broadcast. But we're seeing the basketball stars of yesterday, of today, and certainly of tomorrow right here at the Secondary School Nationals. And from what we've seen over the opening 3 days and so far today in the 4th day, a lot of these players are going to go on and have very, very good careers, not only in the national leagues here, the men's and women's national leagues, but I think also on the international stage.
Yeah, of course, we talked about it earlier. Over 100 boys and girls from New Zealand now playing their trade, playing basketball in the States on scholarship. So it's exciting stuff the world's watching.
Now, it's not just about the players. Obviously, it's a big week also for the coaches and the team managers and the schools that are participating. But what about the officials and the people behind the scenes? Because there's a lot of people here, Basketball Manawatu, Sport Manawatu, of course the fantastic Palmerston North City Council at this wonderful facility, 9 courts. We're focused on Fly Palmy Arena, but there's another 8 courts over behind us. It is a very, very impressive facility. But there's a lot of people behind the scenes that put the show on. I think nearly 60 referees are here.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. And what a good job they've done this week, the referees. It's been great to watch. They've kept everything in the line. Great work.
Kavanagh and Te Aroha got an early tip for us.
I talked about it during the St. Peter's game. I think Kavanagh, they were looking for revenge after their pool loss. They could come out on top.
Well, we're about to find out. The two teams are currently being introduced. We caught up with the coaches a short time ago. I think there's some nerves there. You'd like to think that there's some nerves there. Of course, Jared Mullen from Kavanagh and Viv Schuler, who started the competition this week as the assistant coach. She's now stepped up into the coaching chair for Te Aroha and has a couple of daughters playing in the team who are very, very good. We're going to talk more about them shortly. The two coaches, nervous? You'd have to be.
Yeah, but Jared Mullen, he feels confident. I was having a good chat to him off camera. He feels they can make the right adjustments to come out on top.
Well, we caught up with the two coaches a short time ago leading into this big grand final, the championship decider in Single A girls at the 2019 SHIC Championships. Here's what they had to say.
Pleased about where we're at and their focus on where we need to get to, what we came for.
And taking on Te Aroha in this big championship decider, some of the players that you need to stop, have you studied the opposition well?
Oh, they definitely have a couple of players we want to stop, a driver and a shooter. We'll see what we come up with to do that, whether it works, and if it doesn't, what we go to. So
you've certainly got some strength in your own group as well, and it looks like a really even group. Everybody's got a role to play.
Yeah, it's about team. Then the bench came in and got us 12 points off the bench compared to the other team coming in with 2 in the other semi-final. So having players to rotate in, having roles, being willing to share the ball, it's great. Enjoying it.
And what's that one thing that they have to do really, really well to win the title?
Ooh. Anita's got to shoot and Dre's got to drive and Annabelle's got to do whatever she wants to do and do it well.
I like it. Very, very good. Hey, best of luck out there.
Okay, thank you.
Viv, third last year at the tournament. Was it a goal of yours before this to make the final?
Yes. It's always been a plan to go one better than last year. And here we are. Hopefully we can go one more.
How much fun have you had with this team, in particular getting the opportunity to coach your daughters?
Oh, these girls, this team as a whole have been a dream to coach. The girls have given everything and more. To coach your own daughters is amazing, maybe at times challenging, but no, they've been great and they're playing outstanding, having a great tournament. The whole team's enjoying it, and we're going to have a great final tonight. Hopefully they'll go and just have fun out there and enjoy it. It's a great achievement.
Thank you very much. Best of luck for the final.
Thank you.
Upgrading. Inserting shock absorber. Customizing pressure.
New SHIC HydroSense helps protect skin from irritation. The shock absorb technology auto-adjusts to you. New SHIC HydroSense.
Comfort Gel.
Select your shave with new SHIC HydroSense. In 2 gel formulas, it helps protect your skin from irritation. New SHIC HydroSense. Free your skin.
Welcome back to the 2019 SHIC Championships, the secondary school nationals, the best of the best. We're through to the Single A Girls Championship decider, warming up right there in front of us, Te Aroha. They have come in form, and they're set to take on that team right there, Kavanagh. Kavanagh finished 5th last year. Te Aroha finished in 3rd position. They played against each other in pool play. And it was a win for Te Araha, 68-53. But as Kavanagh coach Jared Mullen informed us, it was a dead rubber. So a lot to play for right now, though. Sit back and relax and enjoy some great basketball action. Justin Nelson and Andrew Horrocks with you, and it's one of two big games tonight, Andrew, because straight after this, it's single A boys action coming your way across Sky Sports. St Kevin's College up against Opunake. And I'm looking forward to that one because both of those teams come in having qualified first. St Kevin's first in the south, Opunake first in the north.
You're really excited, of course. The big fella, Jack Andrew, he'll be one to watch for St Kevin's. He was a member of the tournament team in 2018, had a fantastic semi-final. Definitely a player on the radar in that one. And for Opunake, Ahuri Hepi Karina, he's been leading the way for Opunake at 20 points a game. Key player on each side.
Okay, some of the stars to look out for in this game. Let's have a look at the team lineups. We'll start with Kavanagh, Annalise Wilson, Maddie Sutherland, Jamaica Cabontok. Samasoni, look out for Anita Samasoni. Kira McIntyre, a very good player in this team as well. Taylor Hamilton. Dre Fahunga. Now, she's got a very, very strong drive to the basket. Sylvia Latin. Libby Renwick, big under the basket. Annabelle Ring is a star of this team. Helene Alisara and Keisha Sewer. The coach is Jared Mullen. Let's flip it over. Te Araha, good team.
Number 4, Rowan Carey. 6, Caitlin Headley. 7, DJ Schuler. 8, Anna Nicholas. 9, Breeze Schuler. 10, Madison Darby. 11, Tiana Barrett. 12, Renee Hanna. Not playing tonight. 13, Yolanda Mortimer. 14, Iona Mortimer. And then 15, Samantha Ustok. Coach Viv Schuler, assisted by Alex Stojkovic.
Now, some of the key players to look out for in this game. Kavanagh, we mentioned a couple. Dre Fahunga and Annabelle Ring. We saw them earlier, and both very, very good players for Te Araha. Well, look out for the two Schuler sisters. Number 7, DJ Schuler, and number 9, Breeze Schuler. What a tournament those two girls have had so far.
Yeah, Breeze Schuler, just 1 assist shy of a triple-double in the semi-final. Ended up with 30 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. She'll be key for Te Aroha if they want to win this game.
So we're underway in the championship decider. Single A girls, enjoy what's coming up on the basketball menu tonight. The home of basketball, Sky Sports, and we are underway. Who's going to get the first basket? Will it be Annalise Wilson? There's a whistle. As both teams, no doubt, nervous on the big stage under the bright lights here at Fly Palmy Arena.
And your referees for tonight, Logan Start and Michaela Willis.
And it's a big game for them as well, of course.
You had a fantastic tournament so far.
Fahunga, Wilson, Ring can play inside and outside. McIntyre steps around. Can't put it away on the buzzer. They'll get it back though. Here's Annabelle Ring. Now, in fact, referee just deeming that the shot came just after the shot clock expired. So it will be a Te Araha ball and their first chance to go forward. We've warned you, look out for the Schuler sisters. Here's DJ into the action early. Anna Nicholas. Now the ball on the floor comes back out to DJ. Can't put it away. Ball out of play. They have been wonderful throughout this tournament, DJ Schuler. There she is on screen. And right beside her, the number 9, the two sisters, Breeze Schuler. They're two players that will need to be stopped in this game. There's no doubt about that. As both teams searching for their first points. Here's DJ up strong. Ring with the rebound over to Fahunga. As both teams looking to get their first points of the game. Who's going to get the upper edge early? Good rebound. Rebound. Good pick and roll action. Good screen by Annabelle Ring. There's Dre Fahunga. Where are they going to go? They're going to end up over in the corner with Samasoni. And again, the shot clock expires. So great defense early by Tiaraha. And some nervous times for Kavanagh as they try and get a clean shot up. Good tight start.
Perfect start defensively for Te Aroha. Here's Breeze Shula over to his sister DJ. Swarming defense from Kavanagh and turnover. Just a little bit nervy starts from both sides. Yet to score. Kavanagh Ring. She takes the inbound over to Fahunga. The key ball handler here for Kavanagh. And nice little tip there from Breeze Shula. Of course, she will be trialling for New Zealand under-16 team in October. Backcourt inbound by Kavanagh. Here's Fahunga. Goes at Shula. And that'll come off Kavanagh leg. Back to Te Aroha.
It's a hard pass for Annalise Wilson to take in.
Here's Shula. This is Breeze. Ustok. Lovely kick out pass there into Breeze Shula. Ustok again, and we have the first points of this final, courtesy of Samantha Ustok. Still, DJ Shula goes to the hoop, gets a tough angle on and is blocked. Away come Kavanagh through Fahunga. Great kick ahead pass. No good. Annabelle Ring fighting through it. And that'll come off her hand last. It'll be Te Aroha ball.
It's Kira McIntyre with that big block down the other end for Kavanagh. She'll be called into defence again here. Just picking up the dribble, DJ Shula. They're under pressure now. Got some work to do. We're inside 10 on the shot clock. Breeze Shula. Now down to Anna Nicholas. Oh, foul called against Annabelle Ring. And we'll get a couple of shots here for Anna Nicholas. We've seen Nicholas earlier in this competition, and she has a very crafty habit of finding space. Can't put the first away. Secondary Schools Nationals coming to you live on Sky Sport from Palmerston North, where it's been a sunny day. It must be said after 3 days of rain. Great basket there on the drive. That was strong by Breeze Shula. Expect to see a fair bit of that in the game. Kavanagh are going to need to find a way to stop the Shula sisters. McIntyre hard to the basket. Couldn't convert. Coming up with the ball, Tiana Barrett. Now they're away. Tiaraha forward. Shula hands it off. Ustek off the glass. Can't finish. She'll reset. Shula left wing. Over to her sister Breeze. Gets her own ball back. Ustek with another chance. And a foul called against Dre Fahunga. So at the moment, the early running with the unbeaten team through pool play, Te Ara College, who finished second on the North Island to qualify. Kavanagh first on the South Island.
Ustok just long on that first free throw attempt. Corrals herself. Couple of dribbles. She goes for three. Sets herself up. Long again. Rebound Kavanagh College. Here comes Fahunga. Puts her head down. Finds Carey. Annabelle Ring up the top. Just very patient here. Samasoni over in the corner. Shot here from McIntyre. No good, but rebound Samasoni steps through Fahunga. First points for Kavanagh College in this final, courtesy of Dre Fahunga.
That'll get rid of the nerves, Andrew.
Breeze Shula tries to step through. No way through there. DJ Schuler over in the corner. Gets a screen from Ustok. Schuler, that's Breege. Over to Barrett, loses the handle on it. Vahanga again goes at Breege. And lovely defense there, stays in her cylinder. And unfortunately, it looked like Anna Nicholas couldn't quite control herself there. Just gets a bit of contact, and that'll be a foul early for Te Aroha.
Good to see the Te Aroha boys in the crowd as well, supporting the girls team on in this final.
Well, of course, 71 teams at these nationals, 62 schools. Fantastic stuff. Lovely skip pass for Vahanga for three. That leaves that one long. Rebound Nicholas. Te Aroha through DJ Schuler. And she is fouled.
It's a tight start. 5 fouls called so far in the game. Anna Nicholas taking a seat. I think that was her second. And also Annalise Wilson having a rest for Kavanagh. Schuler from deep. Can't make. McIntyre strong.
Ustok doing well on the offensive boards early.
Dre Vahanga draws a couple of players. Hands off now to Sutherland. Samasoni gets it from McIntyre. Bustling her way through. Good intercept on the pass. Tiana Barrett goes hard and hands it off beautifully. Great basket for Te Aroha. Terrific work, Tiana Barrett on the drive. And then Schuler finishing it all off. And that brings a timeout.
Smart timeout here by Jared Munn. Not liking what he's seen from early from Kavanagh College. Just wants to talk about it. Maybe change things up a little bit for Kavanagh College.
Midway through the first, here's a replay. Barrett, great work. And right there with her was Bree Schuler to finish. Running in unison. Good work by Te Aroha. They lead this one early, 6-2, midway through the first. And there's the boys' team from Te Aroha watching on and supporting the girls in this Single A final at the 2019 Chic Championships. A big call out to our sponsors, UCOL, Massey University, Inspire, Glory League, and of course the official basketball of Basketball New Zealand, Moulton. Your early thoughts, Andrew, on this contest?
Te Aroha definitely starting the strongest of the two. Kavanagh just struggling to get the inside-outside presence going. They're doing a good job, Te Aroha, of just keeping them outside the paint, forcing them into some tough early shots.
It's the first of 2 big finals tonight coming your way on Sky Sports. After this, of course, Single A boys, St. Kevin's up against Opunake. And based on what we've seen from those two teams in this championship so far, you do not want to miss that game. In fact, if we look on the far side of the court now, I think that might be Opunake just coming in to the venue.
Te Aroha now into a 1-3-1 zone.
Here's Vahanga searching on that left hand. In a bit of trouble. Sutherland. Samasoni can fire away. She likes these deep shots. There's a foul under the basket. And Te Aroha will come up with the ball. Now, for our viewers, have you got an early tip for tonight? St. Kevin's, Opunake?
Well, St. Kevin's won their pool game.
Yes.
61-52, I believe. So they'll come into this favourites. But Opunake, the top seed out of the North Island, they'll definitely fancy their chances. As here's Schuler. It's Breege. Calls away the screen. She wants to go by herself. Step through, up, leaves it short. Rebound Annabelle Ring. She was huge in their semi-final victory over Mercury Bay yesterday. Kick out, finds Ring. She's cutting short on that occasion. And away comes Breege Schuler for Te Aroha. Crosses over to her left. Up fake, step through. Called for travel. And it'll be Kavanagh ball. Dre Vahanga to inbound.
Now, I was just thinking we hadn't seen a lot of Annabelle Ring just yet, and last time down the floor, on their last trip, Kavanagh, we saw Annabelle Ring coming hard through the key, getting a good hold of the ball. Now, that's a good sign for Kavanagh. They need to get her more, but that wasn't a good sign on the turnover from the inbound, and Bree Schuler was unable to convert probably what she should have made, to be fair. And it's still a 6-2 lead. Tight first quarter, hard to find points.
Yeah, 7 fouls already in this game. Both teams just a little bit scrappy with their defense. As away comes McIntyre, steps through, up with the left.
That's better.
Lovely finish from Kyra McIntyre. They needed that, Kavanagh College, and now both teams will be in the bonus moving forward. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Good refereeing as well, allowing the continuation.
So McIntyre just a spin of the ball, up. That's long, rebound, Annabelle Ring for Kavanagh. Chance here to tie it up, pulls up for 3. Everything but goes in. DJ Schuler brings it over half court, finds his sister Breege. Lovely pass there to Darby. Doesn't finish it, and McIntyre again with the rebound. Ring, what can she do here? Steps through everyone. Doesn't finish it. Rebound, DJ Schuler. So, Bree Schuler, spin move, up fake. Finds Barrett, out to DJ Schuler for 3, long. Rebound, Ustok. And then there'll be a kickball violation on Samantha Ustok. She's already got 6 rebounds in this game, so a big presence for Te Aroha. Away comes Samasoni here for Kavanagh College. Te Aroha up against the press, and lovely pass there to find McIntyre. And we're tied up here, 6 apiece in the girls' single A grand final. Schuler, screen from Ustok. Picks up her dribble, finds Ustok. Looks for a cutting. Darby can't complete it, and it'll come away Kavanagh College ball.
I know she hasn't hit a basket yet, but this player right here, number 14 for Kavanagh, Annabelle Ring, is just starting to see the ball a little bit. She's with it right now. She's a very good player. That pass was a little bit too hot. If she gets going, we saw her in the semi-final, Annabelle Ring. There she is, the number 14. She can very quickly get points. Can play inside, outside. We've seen her drop some big shots, but she can also play very well. Good footwork around the basket. Schuler to her sister. Why not? In hard. Was there a foul? No. DJ thought there was. On we go. Samasoni pulls it out for Kavanagh. Ring. Let's have a look at the decision making. They need to spread the floor a little bit here. Wilson. Now there's a whistle. Samasoni camped in the key, and I reckon that's what the call was for. Maybe she was being told by the referee to move out, even though she wasn't in the play. And, well, it's like anything. Once you've been warned once or twice, if you don't do it, you're going to be punished. Turnover, Samasoni. Well, she goes and gets it back. And now a chance for Kavanagh as we move into the final minute of this first quarter. Single A Girls Championship decider. Chance. Yes, Wilson converts. And they take the lead, Kavanagh. It's been a low-scoring first quarter, but Kavanagh will go in with some confidence. As they take the lead by 2, there is a foul. And DJ Schuler will go to the line and try and convert. Very low scoring. And please, if you're watching, don't think that that's a normal thing, because we've seen both of these teams so far through this tournament pile on the points. It's a tight start. Probably something that you come to expect at times from a championship game, a grand final. There's nerves early. I've got no doubt. it will open up. DJ Schuler makes the second. Great action, perfect form. 8 apiece as we head towards the end of the first. McIntyre just wanted Wilson to get out of the way there. Oh, Ring, good pass in for Samasoni, well cut off. Tiana Barrett was the one who got a hand to it. And now Te Aroha come forward. Darby, Schuler, Barrett hands off to DJ Schuler. Into Breeze, knocked away by Wilson. Well spotted by Annalise Wilson.
Lovely tip, Annalise Wilson. They needed that. Kavanagh, otherwise it would have been a wide open layup for Breeze Schuler. As here's Te Aroha out of the inbounds. Barrett, pass just gets tipped. Samasoni for Kavanagh, 8 seconds to play. Kicks it ahead, Wilson for 2, yes!
Drops
goes
another.
rim, goes glass, finishes it. Schuler, 10.25, no good.
So Kavanagh on the back of a couple of Annalise Wilson baskets. They take the lead at quarter time. The nerves are there. A shaky start by both teams. I'm sure they'll settle in soon. It's Single A Girls Championship game action at the 2019 Chic Championships. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll be back right after this.
Tukaha.
It means stand strong.
To the great challenges we face. To stand strong with our brothers and sisters.
With our families and our communities.
With our supporters.
With those who lift us up to take on the world.
It's the name of our haka.
Tāringa whakarongo ki Aomori.
Stand strong.
Stand with us.
Tukaha, New Zealand.
Welcome back to the 2019 Chic Championships. It's a 10-8 lead in the Single A Girls Grand Final. Kavanagh leading the way. Now, for all of our viewers across Sky Sport, wondering what's happening in the double A's, well, the semis were decided this afternoon. After the quarterfinals, we can tell you that in the girls double A, good to see some people busting a move there, Andrew. The girls' semi-finals tomorrow. St. Peter's, looking for their 4th championship in 5 years, will take on Westlake. And in the other semi-final, Sacred Heart up against St. Mary's. Am I right there? Sorry, Hamilton, I should say. Hamilton up against St. Mary's. Hamilton got over the top of Sacred Heart. 2 good semi-finals on the menu for tomorrow. We'll bring you up to date with the boys in just a moment. Back underway in the second quarter here. Schuler with the little runner. Hit the backboard, which means surely the shot clock is running down at the moment. It's down to 5. What can Breeze do? She can draw a foul and go to the line for 2. Now in the boys' semi-finals tomorrow, St. Kitts take on Mount Albert Grammar. You were a little bit surprised by that. And Kashmir up against Rosmini. Mags, Mount Albert Grammar getting up over the top of Rangitoto.
Yeah, Coach Daryl Cartwright. He's got experience when it comes to this tournament, knows how to get his team playing at the right time. I thought Rangi, top team qualifying out of Pool D, would have had enough for them, but fantastic work by Mount Albert to come out in that one.
Well, we saw St. Kitts just before this game really blow Westlake off the floor. It was a very impressive performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, St. Kitts, the top overall seed this year, as we see a great steal from DJ Schuler, finds us to Breeze. And they'll keep the ball. Te Aroha, St. Kitts, tough to stop. Shalom Broaden, men against boys. he could be in for a Sal's NBL contract next year. Here's DJ Schuler for 3.
Nice. Very, very nice. Drained it.
Lovely start there for DJ Schuler. Full court pressure from Te Aroha. Annabelle Ring corrals the pass. She puts her head down, goes to the hoop. Kicks it out. Lovely finish from Sua. And both teams making a bright start to the second quarter. Here's Bree Schuler, pulls up for 2. That's long. Fight for the rebound. Annalise Wilson comes away with it. And Kavanagh, chance here to retake the lead. Here's Ring. And DJ Schuler gets the steal. Passes to his sister Breege. She puts her head down, goes straight at Kavanagh, loses it, and it'll stay Te Aroha ball.
Well, we did say, don't be surprised if the game starts to open up a little bit. The nerves were there early. Both teams seem to have shaken them off now. They're under the bright lights here at Fly Palmy Arena. And of course, there is a lot to play for. Kavanagh finished 5th last year. Foul there on Samasoni. And Te Aroha finished 3rd. So they weren't too far away in 2018, but they're on the big stage right now. This is the decider. No doubt both teams, all the players have lots of family and friends watching on Sky Sports at the moment. Here's a pull-up 3 for DJ. Can't put it away. Sua with a big rebound. And away they go. Alisara pushes it up the floor. Wilson. Fahunga, who can really get on a hot streak. So can this player. Annabelle Ring, twisting and turning inside, nowhere to go. Good defense, and they've forced a mistake. As Schuler tries to chase it down, it will be Te Aroha's ball anyway. Good start to this second quarter. It is an arm wrestle early. We've already seen a number of overtime games here at the Schick Championships. I'm okay to work a little bit of overtime tonight. Let's see what these two teams can deliver for us. Schuler. Nicholas is back out there. Oh, quick block by Fahunga, and they're away through Wilson, who knows how to score and does again. Great basket, well done by Dre Fahunga. Forces the turnover, and Annalise Wilson on the drive to the basket. She can score.
6 early points here for Annalise Wilson. That'll be great for Kavanagh College's lovely step through there from Anna Nicholas. And Te Aroha, they go back on top. Full court press. Vahanga has no issues with it. Lovely pass
well
into Sua.
done. Alisara to Sua. How good was that?
Lovely tip pass. Barrett, Te Aroha looking to take the lead. Bree Schuler steps into a 3. That's short. No rebound that time for Te Aroha. As subs come in for both sides, Annabelle Ring will take her first seat of the game.
That was basket of the game. Great transition. Love to see that as a coach. Not so much as an opposition coach. You don't like to see turnovers like that, that's for sure. And DJ Schuler's made them pay.
Yeah, not there, of course. Kavanagh just getting a little bit sloppy with it. Easy opportunity for DJ Schuler. Lovely pass. Again, Kavanagh, they're just finding it a little bit easy at the moment to get through those Te Aroha defences.
Game's opened up, hasn't it?
Bree Schuler, left-hand side, puts her head down, drives, gets caught on the baseline. Tries to make the pass, loses it, gets it back, finds her sister DJ. A little running floater. Great work there to keep the ball in bounds, but unfortunately a pass can't find a Te Aroha teammate. Just a couple of turnovers coming into each side. Right, Kavanagh through McIntyre. Bit of a horn set up there from Kavanagh College. Vahanga up top. They've overloaded this left side, and it's a steal. Bree Schuler behind the back. 3-on-3 here for Te Aroha. Into Ustok. Schuler's pass to his sister gets picked off. McIntyre Happy to wait for her teammates. Vahanga though says, I'm going to the hoop. Up with the left, in and out. And that's corralled by Annalise Wilson. Bree Schuler. Defended here by Wilson. Ooh. And just loses the ball. Might have been a foul, but not called. And Schuler just down and back play, but she's up. She's fine. Foul coming in. Kavanagh College.
Yeah, just a moment ago as well, just saw DJ Schuler reaching down towards her left ankle. She seems to be moving okay. So hopefully for Te Araha, she isn't feeling the effect of any knock or niggle. Ball comes in. Alisara up high. McIntyre now. Alisara will go from range. Looks good, just short. We had a great view of that from behind. And it was just short. Definitely on target. 20 plays 17. Not a lot in it. And that was a deep shot by Tiana Barrett. Missed everything. Ustek underneath. She has had plenty of rebounds early in this game. Referee just asking a couple of players to cool it. There's some competitiveness out there. Don't worry about that. There's a lot at stake. This is for the national title, folks. Get excited. Single A girls. Of course, Saturday on Sky Sport. It's double A girls and double A boys. Championship game action. And more coming up tonight. Single A boys decider coming up after this one. Fair while in the key there for Sewer. Wilson trying to get a handle on it. There's a foul. That game, of course, this evening. St. Kevin's and Upanake. And we saw them play earlier on this week. And they put on a terrific performance. A great show. And we look forward to seeing them later this evening. Some real stars in both of those teams. There's Vahanga. Now, Renwick is into the game, and I like that. And I like that shot as well from McIntyre. 22-17. Kavanagh are out by 5.
Lovely work there from Kavanagh College. Just building a little bit of lead into the second quarter. Of course, they won the first as well. 10-8. Here's DJ Schuler into Breege. Puts her head down over her left shoulder. No good. Ustok again. Can't finish it. Another offensive rebound for Te Aroha, and that's going to be a bit of a worry for Kavanagh College. Jared Mullen, Te Aroha doing a fantastic job.
Well, that was Anna Nicholas. She just finds a way to create baskets, Anna Nicholas.
McIntyre to the hoop. And foul coming in on Te Aroha. As we see Annabelle Ring about to re-enter the fray. Kavanagh College, a key player, of course, a member of the under-17 tournament team at the Aon 2019 Nationals.
I like Libby Renwick being out there on the court. Kavanagh's number 13. She's got some length, and she just adds a presence inside. You can see her posting up at the moment.
Vahanga steps back. Ustok gets the rebound. That'll be her 8th of the game already in the first half. Lovely step through there from Tiana Barrett. And Te Aroha back to within 1 point. Here's Ring. Steps through over Ustok. Long rebound Barrett. She's had a busy couple of possessions. Right, Te Aroha, what can they look at here? DJ Schuler on the right-hand side steps through.
That's
Ring
lovely.
Steps round.
That's textbook stuff, Andrew.
Vahanga finishes beautifully with the right hand. And Te Aroha, they're back in the lead. Here's Wilson. She stepped out of bounds. A little bit nervy now for Kavanagh College. And coach Jared Mullen takes a timeout.
Any young guard who wants to see how to get in and around defence, textbook layup, using your steps. That was a really good basket by Schuler. And believe it or not, Te Aroha are now up by a point. Doesn't seem long ago I was saying they were down by 5.
All the early running was of Kavanagh, but then Te Aroha, beautiful 6-0 run. Of course, basketball, it's very back and forth, isn't it? So these things happen. As we take a quick look at the stats and points leaders for Te Aroha. Bree Schuler with 8, DJ Schuler 7, and then for Kavanagh College, Kira McIntyre with 6 and Annalise Wilson with 6, and rebounds. Oostok's doubled everyone else. She's got 8.
Well, the rise of basketball in this country is quite extraordinary. Of course, on the international stage, the Tall Blacks, the Sky Sport Tall Ferns doing wonderful things. The junior teams always competing hard on the international level. 3x3 has become a big, big part of basketball. And New Zealand are very, very good on the world stage. Of course, we've got our own National League programs across the country, men and women, the Sal's NBL, the Women's National League as well. And of course, we've got this wonderful, wonderful championship, week-long competition, the Schick Championships, the secondary school nationals, 68 years, or sorry, not 68, I should say 52 years. It has definitely become a part of the basketball fabric in New Zealand. And the game is booming. Numbers, the fastest growing at school level. A lot of people playing the game, including Annabelle Ring, who unfortunately, trying to put a miss back there, has committed a foul. Just so many kids playing the game. It's great to see. 2.5 to go in this opening half. Schuler head down, going hard, finds her sister. DJ from the wing. Drops a big 3, says thank you very much, Breege. And they're out to a 4-point lead now. Timely basket. Looking good late in this half. Sutherland out for Hunger. Just nowhere to go. Ring trying to get into the game. Maybe here, yes! That's exactly what she needs to get going, Annabelle Ring. She can hit them from outside. She can drive them and work hard inside. She's been searching for a good basket, for a big basket, and she's delivered at the exact time that her team from Kavanagh needed her to. Can Schuler do it again? She can. A three-peat of 3s. A couple for Te Araha, 1 for Kavanagh. And if you like big baskets, these two teams are delivering as we head towards the half. 29 plays 25. You've got to love that.
15 points early for DJ Schuler.
Don't tell
Ring
me.
Again. Rebound this time. Bree Schuler dribbling through everybody. Brings it back to her right. Finds her sister DJ. Crossover to her left. Short on that attempt. Ring comes away. Nearly stripped there by DJ Schuler. She keeps going. Crosses back to her right. Great rebound, Sutherland, but just gets tipped out of her hands. Bree Schuler. And Anna Nicholas couldn't find DJ Schuler on that attempt.
Well, on the other side of that timeout, things have just livened right up, haven't they?
Both teams' shooting percentages starting to rise. Right, Kavanagh College, as we see Te Aroha in a man-to-man defense, and there's a foul coming in. Looks like that'll be on Tiana Barrett. 4th foul here for Aroha. Te Aroha, apologies. So they won't be in the bonus, but Kavanagh an opportunity here. What can Jared Mullen come up with out of this inbounds? Couple of screens into the corner. A cutting Ring. She puts it up off the rim. Bree Schuler to come away with it. 35 seconds to play here. Spin, Schuler. And she's gone down.
I think Breeze was just playing for the foul a little bit there. And well refereed. I thought the no call was correct. And then off the rebound, there was a foul from Uztek. So good officiating. Hey, inside the final 30 seconds here, it's a 4-point game.
Kavanagh, this should be their final possession of this half. Ring. We see a double screen here coming on the weak side for Kavanagh College. Sutherland dribbles to Samasoni inside. Renwick, side of the backboard. Rebound, Nicholas. And the clock seems to have stopped.
Yeah, we're going to get a stop in the game here. The game clock has frozen at 5.6 seconds. So we'll just find out what's going on there. And it's an important 5.6 seconds, we should say, because Te Aroha are going to get an opportunity here.
Well, it looks as though the game clock and the shot clock are linked, so there could have been a shot clock violation by Kavanagh, which then triggered the game clock stopping. But the referees, they'll have a chat about it with the bench. Both coaches come over. Alex Stojkovic, very experienced coach, won an under-23 championship with Harbour in 2013.
I don't know what the coaches are going to do unless they're technicians or score table experts to get that clock going again. Maybe a flick of the switch. They both walk away now and they're satisfied. Okay, yep, good work. Off we go. They just love to be involved, I think.
This could be a correctable error.
Well,
so
we're going to see a couple of shots to Dre Fahunga. Now, what's this about? I'm not sure that I noticed any call.
So if we talk about Article 44.1, if you want to get technical.
Oh, here we go.
So if they've missed something, so if that was the 5th foul before,
right,
at the next stoppage, they can then go back and re-award the free throws for the player.
And they are in the bonus, it must be said. So you might be right here, Andrew. The old 44.1, you've just quickly opened the book and flick through as quickly as you can, and you might be spot on. Well, the silly-looking Australian up here in the commentary box was scratching his head, and I think you might be right. So the officials are just trying to sort it out with the score table. We'll let them work it out. Of course, we're coming to you live on Sky Sport from Fly Palmy Arena here in Palmerston North. One of 9 courts here at the Central Energy Trust's arena. And whilst we've got a quick break, can I just send out a very big thank you to the Palmerston North City Council, who helped put on this wonderful event. 62 schools are here, 71 teams, more than 800 players, lots of fans. There is not a spare bed, a spare room in the city of Palmerston North. The money that must come into the economy here during this week would be extraordinary. It's all about basketball in Palmerston North for the 2019 Schick Championships. Basketball New Zealand's premier competition for secondary schools. Okay, I think you're spot on, Andrew. That's what's happened. And Dre Fahunga is now getting those make-up shots. Misses the first. Never would I thought Article 40.1 would come to such great use. Makes the second. It's a 3-point game as the clock now counts down, and they've turned it over, but that'll be it, I think. Yes, it will be. Fahunga won't get the shot up. So half-time, 29-26. It's been a very entertaining opening half. Hope you're enjoying it. Andrew, your thoughts?
Really tight first half matchup. Of course, as we have a quick look at the stats, as Te Aroha won that quarter 23-13. DJ Schuler, she's pacing everyone with 15 points, 4 rebounds. Breeze Schuler, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And for Kavanagh College, Dre Fahunga was a big part of this semi-final win, only with 2 points, 3 rebounds. She might come out firing in the second half.
So nothing in at halftime. Single A girls final action at the Schick Championships. Single A boys coming up shortly. We're going to talk more about that on the other side of this break. Stick with us. Hope you're enjoying it on Sky Sport. Back soon.
So I started playing when I was 6 at the Clendon Rec Centre, like mini ball kind of thing. So my parents, they played, and all my siblings played, my brothers and my sisters. So it was kind of an expectation sort of thing for me to play and like pick up basketball fairly quickly. You know, which I kind of did. I really enjoyed it. Like as soon as I started playing, I found it really fun, really competitive, which is probably my favorite thing, is the competitiveness. I started at Hutch at my junior college, and I played there for 2 years. I got a lot of Division I offers out of that, and I ended up going to Brigham Young University and played for another 2 years, and a lot of good experience out of both of those, you know, under different coaches in short periods of times and learning how to adjust. I am now going into my first professional season with the Melbourne Boomers. For the girls who really want to aspire to go and play at a high level, one thing that people kind of tend to forget a lot of the time, I think, is how hard you have to work beforehand. You know, it's not just all up to your talent, like you actually have to put in like hard work and time and effort into developing your skill, because it's a different kind of ball game over in America.
Schick Championships, just a little bit of fun on the court at the moment. Half-time, Single A girls championship game action. Te Araha leading Kavanagh 29-26. It's a tight affair coming up after this. Single A boys, make sure you join us for this one. It's the decider. St Kevin's, of course, have prior history, 2013 and 2016. Opanake going for their first ever title. We'll talk more about that shortly. Now, one interested onlooker this week at the Secondary School Nationals is one of New Zealand's finest ever players. He played a lot of games in the New Zealand NBL, in the Australian NBL, in a black singlet and a white singlet, of course, for the Tall Blacks. He was a star performer on the court, one of the most well-loved and well-known players across New Zealand, and he's got a different capacity now that he's retired. He's here at the Nationals and he's supporting his two children. I caught up with him. Here's Dylan Boucher. Catching up with one of New Zealand's finest basketball prodigies, talents. Dylan Boucher's with us at the 2019 Schick Championships, enjoying all the action.
Yeah, loving it. It's always a fun tournament to come to, seeing the young talent on display, you know, seeing new faces you've never seen before, and you know, just the boys and girls just going hard and giving it everything.
And you've got another reason to be here, because you've got a couple of your own actually running around having a go.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got my daughter and son here playing for Westlake Girls and Rosmini respectively. So, you know, they've had a good tournament so far, but coming down to the business end of the tournament, it'll be tough going.
How does it feel sitting on the other side?
Loving it, mate. I enjoy just being here and being relaxed and being dad, and getting to spend some time watching my kids play, and spending some quality time with my wife at the same time.
Good on you. We were talking earlier on in the week about Westlake and some of the championships that they've won here in the past, and some of the players that have come through that particular school. The recent Tall Blacks foray into the World Cup, probably 4-5 of those players actually played right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the Webster brothers, Rob Lowe, Jared Kenny, you know, the list goes on. I mean, Tom Abercrombie, yeah, they were producing Tall Black after Tall Black. I think at one time they had 9 Tall Blacks were Westlake players, so you know they've been producing talent. They've obviously got Sam Meninga down here as well. They're still a very, very good team, but you see the likes of, you know, Rosmini with Tui Smith-Milner and Jerome Rokawa, who have come through that school, and you know all the Tall Blacks have come through this program, or most of the Tall Blacks have come through this program.
It's amazing, isn't it? And what about a message to all of the players, the girls and the boys who are here this week? 62 schools, 71 teams, more than 800 players playing in the Schick Championships. A message from you to them. What are some of the things that they need to work on from here? And obviously they've got all aspirations to go further in the future. What can they do in their game right now to hopefully help them take the next step in the future?
Yeah, I think the big thing for me with the young talent that's on display is play your role. You know, go out there and do what the coach asks of you to do. And you know that if you help your team to be successful, then you know obviously your team's going to do well. And you know sometimes we get caught up in the limelight and wanting to be the hero or wanting to make the big shots. But sometimes you know a good solid rebound or a good solid defensive stop is what's going to help your team win the championship. And you know if you play your role well, your team will be successful. So yeah, listen to your coach, play your role well, and just go as hard as you can out there while you're out there. You know, maximise the opportunity when you've got an opportunity on the court and make the most of it.
And make sure you have fun.
Absolutely. Having fun and you know and playing as hard as you can. They should go hand in hand, and you do that and you'll be having a lot of fun out there.
Right, go back to being a dad, go back to being a husband. Great to catch up with him. Dylan Boucher, all the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it.
Well, a basketball career can go by very, very quickly. And for Dylan Boucher, it lasted many, many, many years. But how great is it to see him here at the Schick Championships, supporting his children as they go about starting off their basketball career. Great to catch up with Dylan Boucher. There's been a lot of highlights here at the Schick Championships, and we saw one of the best yesterday, Andrew. It was a beauty. St John's will take us through it. Akiva.
He hands it off, I believe, to the point guard, Kobe. He just misses the jump shot. Akiva from out of nowhere.
Akiva McBurney Griffin, we're talking about, of course. Well, let's have a look at it. This is Akiva McBurney Griffin. This is from a game yesterday, St John's. He starts the play. Just have a look at the distance that he comes from to finish it off. St John's, number 4. We're going to bring it up for you now. Here it is. Look where he is right now. Now he gets on his skates. What a big finish that was. And the reaction from his teammates. Superb stuff. And we've had plenty of that right across the week here in Palmerston North. Rightio, Single A Boys Championship decider coming up after this game. Live on Sky Sport. We're going to have all the action for you. St Kevin's up against Opunake. There it is right there. Single A Boys Grand Final coming up for you this evening. They met in pool play. We called that game. We had the pleasure of seeing it and broadcasting it. St Kevin's got home, but it went down to the wire. 61-52. There was nothing in it over the last couple of minutes. I think it's going to be a very, very close decider.
Yeah, St Kevin's trying to make history in the boys Single A. Looking to become the first 3-time champions, of course, winners on 2016 and 2013. What do you think the chances are, Justin?
Look, I think they're very, very good because they've got a star in their team. You'll see him on court, number 21, Jack Andrew. You can't miss him. He's a very, very good player. And also, Paya Fafita. He runs in tandem with Jack Andrew, the two big fellas, the forwards, and they work very, very well together. So that's all ahead of us. St Kevin's and Opunake. Opunake's got their own stars as well, let me tell you. I like Regan Bloman. And we're going to see them in action shortly. There's some of the crowd enjoying the action tonight. Well, they know the cameras are there too. Nice. Give us a wave. Having a lot of fun at the Schick Championships. There we go, some Kavanagh fans. Well, they're down by 3 at the moment, but they've got some fans in the stands here at Fly Palmy Arena. And a lot more action still to come. Tomorrow, of course, it's semi-final day in AA girls and AA boys. And then Saturday, 2 big finals coming your way on Sky Sport. Hope you can join us because we'll have the AA girls final, the championship decider, followed by the AA boys. Now, we should let you know who the final 4 at the moment is in both of those competitions. In the semi-finals tomorrow, girls AA, St Peter's will take on Westlake and Hamilton will take on St Mary's. The 2 winners, we'll see you on Sky Sport on Saturday for that decider. And then in the boys AA, St Kent's tomorrow take on Mags, Mount Albert Grammar, and Kashmir up against Rosmini. The 2 winners have got a date under the bright lights on Saturday, live on Sky Sport as well. What are your early thoughts? AA girls, first of all, who do you like?
Hard to go past St Peter's. We saw them earlier this afternoon. So much talent, rich in experience. Of course, Sky Sport Toolfern, Charlize Ledger-Walker, she paces them. And in the other game, I really liked Hamilton girls. And of course, St Mary's out of Zone 1. Haven't lost yet this season. Should be 2 fantastic semi-finals.
Early call on AA boys. We saw St Kent's today. Oh, there's Annabelle Ring. Nearly. She just needs to finish. She's had some good looks. Commits the foul, though. Double A boys.
Well, top seed St Kitts. We saw them before.
Gee, they looked impressive.
Shalom Broughton, he has brought it this week. I'd looked for them to beat Mount Albert Grammar School, and then Cashman Rosmini. Haven't had a chance to watch much of them, but of course Rosmini, two-time defending champions, it's hard to go past them.
I did say during that St Kitts win, if Shalom Broughton is after a Sells NBL contract next season, I've got no doubt there was a few coaches sitting in the stands watching on, and he made a real impression. Okay, underway in the third here. Te Araha in this decider, leading by 3. Justin Nelson and Andrew Horrocks with you. Hope you're enjoying all of the action. Some of New Zealand's finest young talent at the Schick Championships. Vahanga getting it out to Ring with 3 to beat. She finally drops one of those little jumpers. If she gets going, look out. We've seen it already this week. 29-28 brings it back to a point. That's a nice pass inside. The Schuler sisters working well in tandem and delivering a basket. DJ number 7, Breege number 9. They did it all themselves on that occasion, and they answer quickly.
Kavanagh looking to respond. Samasoni over on the right-hand side. Just surveying the floor. Finds Annalise Wilson. Become a little bit tough effort. Kavanagh, lovely shake and bake, step back. Vahanga hits the shot clock.
Well, back in Australia, we would say a little bit too much pepper on that occasion. Did you say the same thing here?
I've heard different variations,
Okay.
of course. In my lawn bowls career back in the day.
Lawn bowls?
Too much pud, too much sugar on it.
Lawn bowls.
Cracking sport. Right, here's Breeze Schuler. Over to his sister DJ. Lovely ball movement here from Te Aroha. But then Barrett gets blocked. Rebound by Ustok. Back to Barrett. Too much pepper for you, Justin.
Nice.
And DJ Schuler out to Breeze Schuler. Step back again. DJ Schuler into Breeze Schuler.
I don't know how they've done that. Just don't know how they've done it. Well, you can't say they didn't have a number of looks on that occasion. I think they had about 6 all up. Couldn't put it away. How many rebounds, Ustek? Be up to 8 now, I think, after that last passage of play.
8 rebounds for Ustok. Breeze Schuler for 3. Short. Rebound Samasoni. A crucial player for Kavanagh College. McIntyre draws the foul.
Unlucky Breeze Schuler. I mean, it was slight contact. It was there, but just very, very unlucky.
Only second foul for Breeze Schuler. All 5 players on the court for Te Aroha. That'll be their second fouls.
By the way, if you're wondering about point scorers, DJ Schuler has 17.
Definitely in the conversation for MVP of this tournament, as well as her sister Breege. Had 30 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists in their semi-final win. As Ring inside, lovely find. Annalise Wilson can't finish it. And Vahanga, little step back. And softly and off the rim.
Thought it was going to bobble out then.
Breeze Schuler puts her head down. Passes it to Nicholas. And that's tipped off there. Wilson out in front of everybody.
I was going to say, doesn't miss those. She's put 3 away in the first half.
Tell you what, Justin, if we add in free throws, the amount of commentators' curse you've brought on people this week. Oh, lovely find there. Just can't pick it up, Anna Nicholas. And Vahanga will come away for Kavanagh College. Finds Annalise Wilson. Lovely ball fake. Ring up the top. She's a key player for them. Samasoni. Skips out Wilson. Vahanga from the right-hand side. Single digits on the shot clock. Shake and bake. Goes left. And that will be on 7. DJ Schuler, that's her third, and it's a big foul for Te Aroha. She's already got 17 points of their 31. Coach Alex Stojkovic has a decision to make, and looks like she will be staying in.
I think the Wilson family's going to hunt me down. Simasona up, Gets her own rebound, is fouled. Down on the floor though, so it'll be a baseline ball. Some good work there by Samasoni. There she is on screen. Number 8. Like the uniform of Kavanagh too. Very flash. You not a fan?
I do like it, of course. We have been discussing best uniforms of the tournament, and they were definitely mentioned.
Yes, they were. Here's Shula, Breege on the run. Samasoni right there trying to play defense and does very well. They get it back, Kavanagh. It's a 1-point ball game. Long ball. Here's Wilson. Can she make amends? That's a hard shot, but she was fouled. And she'll go to the line for a couple of looks. Annalise Wilson started this game on fire. Did Kavanagh's number 4.
6 points for Annalise Wilson this far.
All in the first half. She's got a turn of speed, hasn't she? I backed her in on that drive just a minute ago. Let's see what she can do from the foul line. Nice action. Follow through.
That was a big foul as well for Te Aroha. That's their 4th. So anytime now that Kavanagh are fouled, they'll be going to the line.
Still 6 minutes to play in this quarter as well. So it is a big foul as Annalise Wilson makes both and Kavanagh takes the lead by 1. Game on. Let's see what Shula can do inside. Nicholas, usually good with the ball, has it slapped away. Ring with a couple to beat. Bounces off Breeze Shula. Turns and goes again. Wants to get through traffic. How did she make it? How did Annabelle Ring make that shot? Incredible. Good pick up by the referee. The skip there by Tiana Barrett. That was a very good call. How did Annabelle Ring make that shot? Wow. Somehow just found a path through. Even the shot itself, just getting it back off the glass. They're out by 3. They're making a run right now, Kavanagh. Fahanga, Wilson, Samasoni. Oh, Ring's open. She loves these shots. And in and out. That was very close. As Barrett has to pull it up. Gets it to Shula. This is Breege. Can they respond? Well, DJ's going to give it her best effort. She can't put it away. Wilson can't keep it in. Te Aroha to get it back. They're now down by 3.
Big sequence coming up for Te Aroha College. Of course, they had a 3-point lead to start this third quarter. Now a 3-point deficit.
I said through the first half, Annabelle Ring.
If Kavanagh get up, MVP candidate?
Well, if she plays a big second half. I mean, Fahanga's played a good game as well. Samasoni once again. But Annabelle Ring, we've seen it so far in this tournament. When she gets going and she starts to hit her shots, she can score quickly.
Hamilton up top. She's hounded by Fahanga. Eventually finds its way in the hands of DJ Shula into her sister Breege. Quick shot there from Barrett. Misses everything. And Samasoni comes away for Kavanagh College. Too much pepper on the pass for Annalise Wilson. And Te Aroha will come up with the ball. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. It's been a very entertaining battle so far between these two teams. Here's Breege. Barrett skips through, up over. Glass and rim, but not in. And Fahanga just settles things down for Kavanagh College. Back up to Annabelle Ring. She did a very strong start to this third quarter. Here's Fahanga.
Watch out, Ring is loose on the far side. She's going to get it now.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Good basket.
Annabelle Ring created that basket. All the attention went to her. Beautiful pass into McIntyre. And 2 easy points there for Kavanagh College. They open up a 5-point lead. Here's DJ Shula. She's harassed by Samasoni. And Annabelle Wilson. Annalise Wilson, you talk about her speed, but just can't connect there with Dre Fahanga.
Well, Breeze Shula got a great hand on that pass from Wilson to Fahanga. That was excellent defense to tip it away. They're going to get the ball back. Now, there's a timeout called by Te Aroha. 36-31. So Kavanagh have made the move here. They're out by 5. And they're starting to show some signs here, the team in white. Of course, they won this competition back in 2012. They finished 3rd last year. Sorry, that was Tahara. Well, Tahara won it in 2012. Finished 3rd last year. Kavanagh finished 5th last year. They're looking for their first title.
And not an easy competition to win, is it?
No.
The single A's, no quarterfinals, straight to semis, so you've got to be on your game the entire week. And both these teams have proven that, taking the lessons they learnt last year, coming back this year, and both teams going further than previous. Of course, Te Aroha winners of the girls single A in 2012. Yeah. Kavanagh haven't won it, and they are a good chance at the moment for their first title.
They were down by 3 at halftime, Kavanagh. They're now out by 5 as we find ourselves not too far away from three-quarter time. And things just start to heat up now. There's a lot at play. Not often you can go home from a week in Palmerston North and tell your family and friends that you're a national champion. And that's what we're talking about right now. Loose ball. Well, Barrett in the end, pass was knocked out of play. And Te Aroha will hold possession. Shot clock sits at 9. Now Bree Schuller to bring it in. It's on the wing now. Darby. Back to Schuller, who's coming off the baseline, off the screens. Pull up jumper, no. She goes over to Barrett with a long 3. And how timely was that make for Tiana Barrett. Great basket. And it's back to 2.
Yeah, that timeout by Alex Stojkovic starting to look like it was a perfect time. Ring, spin cycle.
Lovely.
Isaac Fotu-esque from Annabelle Ring. Here comes DJ Schuller. Just sits up in the high post. Handoff, Breege, Barrett. Lovely find there for Nicholas. And again, it'll be Darby. And Annalise Wilson, she's been everywhere in this third quarter.
Yep, that's a very good call.
So, Kavanagh College, Wilson on the right-hand side. Oh, lovely back screen. Back comes Dre Fahanga, hounded by Breege Schuller. And so, Kavanagh College, 3 seconds on the shot clock, pulls up.
Ooh, McIntyre.
That's a fantastic finish from McIntyre, of course. Coach Jared Mullen, he's got a lot of different options that he showed us pre-game for how they were going to combat this Te Aroha team, but it's tough to combat this shooting display from DJ Schuller. That's 20 points now. She leads all scorers. No one else in double figures in the game. She's been the bright spark for Te Aroha College. Dre Fahanga, lovely kick out. Over-aggressive on the closeout and bailed out there with a foul call.
Yeah, well done, McIntyre, putting the pressure on the Te Aroha defense. And I think Bree Schuller just asking what it was for. Referee said, just stepped across, got it with your hip. Bree Schuller says, yep, okay, I'm happy with that explanation. Thank you. And that'll put McIntyre to the line. Let's see what Kira McIntyre can do. It's a 3-point ball game.
Speaking of Bree Schuller, she's staring down a triple-double, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah, she racks it up, doesn't she? Fills the stat sheet. Hope you're enjoying it on Sky Sport tonight. It is the 2019 Chick Championship Single A Girls Final Heavy Collision. And it'll be a foul called on Helene Alisara.
That's only her first.
The decider, it's been a busy week for these teams. Of course, tomorrow we get into the Double A semis. And then Saturday, make sure you lock it in on Sky Sport because it's going to be the Double A championship games. Ball in. Darby. Schuler, this is Breege deep under the basket, nowhere to go. All Kavanagh, they come up. Fahanger long, Wilson on a drive, doesn't drop. Rebound Fahanger out to McIntyre. She loves the jumper. When she's set, when those feet are set, she doesn't miss too many, McIntyre. And it's out to 6. So they make a run now, Kavanagh. Bree Schuler looking to respond. That's a hard shot to finish, especially over ring. But well done by DJ Schuler to knock it in off the boot of Fahanger. And Te Araha will get it back. Just over a minute to play in this third quarter. It is definitely heating up right now. DJ Schuler brings it in to Barrett. Schuler gets it back to Barrett. She's already dropped a big 3 this time. She elects to head it back out towards, a little bit of a shimmy there from DJ Schuler. She's out to 23 points. It's a 3-point ball game. We've got a replay of that. That was nice. Good shot. Barrett to Darby. Darby to DJ. Oh, that's a deep shot too. Nothing but net and a little bit of shimmy after that. There it is. Good on you, DJ. Well, we've got a timeout. It's back to 3 inside the last minute of the third. And when these players are set, we've seen some big shots, Andrew.
Yeah, DJ Schuler, she came into this game averaging 21.6 for the tournament. She's just gone above that, but a very nice looking jump shot. Of course, Alex Stojkovic loves to teach that. It's one of his favorite things is jump shooting. It's a tight game. This is what we wanted. 1 minute to go in the third quarter, 43-40. It's going to script.
Dare I say it? Overtime?
Why not? Let's do it.
We've had a couple of big overtime games on Fly Palmy Arena during the Schick Championships. The home of basketball, Sky Sport. They're hoops mad in at the Sky Sport office. Love their basketball. Plenty of it coming up. The ANBL season about to start, of course, with the Breakers. Big coverage of the Sal's NBL. And, of course, big coverage right here of the Schick Championships. They're enjoying it up in the crowd. The Kavanagh fans. I think someone knew the camera was on her then. A sly little look towards the lens. Great to see the crowd enjoying themselves. Okay, inside the last minute here. Kavanagh by 3.
Fahanger just walks the ball up the court. We see a 2-3 zone. No, they've switched out of it. Have Te Aroha. And Ring left alone on the right-hand side. Barrett jumps. Too easy for Annabelle Ring. She's coming alive here in the third quarter. It's now 11 points for her. Under 40 seconds to play. DJ over to Bree Schuler. Back up to DJ. Lovely work here from Te Aroha. Just finding some gaps. Nicholas can't finish it, but Breege mops it up, pulls up for 3. That's short.
Runner on, runner on.
And lovely work there from Breege, just chasing that down. And referee almost indicated early that it was going to be Te Aroha ball, but just corrects himself. That'll be Kavanagh College.
Went straight through the Schick sign as well.
How good have they been at the sponsorship of this tournament?
Yep, terrific. Supporting junior hoops.
Barrett gets the steal. Breeze Schuler back to Barrett. Short. And that'll stay with Te Aroha. 8 seconds left on the clock. This will be the final shot of the quarter.
Well, as a coach, you want it to be the final shot. You certainly don't want to give the opposition a chance out of this.
There's nothing better when your team's coming back into the huddle after having just scored and referee not happy with something.
Might just be the shot clock. I don't think it should have been reset at 24. Probably won't matter anyway because they'll be under the 8 seconds or the 7.4 left. So the shot clock won't be a factor in this. As Schuler brings it in. Nicholas to Bree Schuler. We're at 3. We're at 2. And Barrett has to go from deep. She wasn't too far away, Tiana Barrett. So 3-quarter time and it is all set up for a big final quarter stanza. The Schick Championships Single A Girls Final. Kavanagh up by 5. Can they hang on? Or Te Araha, can they make a big run at it in the final 10 minutes and take the glory here at Fly Palmy Arena? Stick with us on Sky Sports. Hope you're enjoying it. It's about to heat up on the other side of this break. Welcome back to the 2019 SHIC Championships. The secondary schools nationals all set for a big last quarter in the single A girls final. 5-point lead, 45 plays 40. Kavanagh leading Te Araha. Now, we saw St Kent's earlier today. They're through to the semis in the Double A boys, and the way they're playing, we may just see them live on Sky Saturday evening in that big final. They have got a gun. He's very, very good. Of course, we're talking about Shalom Broughton. And he delivered a highlight this afternoon. We're going to show it to you right now. We'll see more of this young man in the future. There's no doubt about it. Have a look at this. This is from St Kent's win. Thank you very much, Shalom Broughton. He's had a wonderful, wonderful tournament. And he looks like a star of the future. If St Kent's can get through that semi tomorrow, and they're a big chance against Mount Albert, I've got a feeling we're going to enjoy watching Broughton play on Saturday evening under the big lights on Sky Sport. He's a star.
Yeah, Shalom Broughton looking like a man amongst boys at this tournament. You've said it a few times, Justin. If he doesn't get a Sal's NBL contract next year, there's something wrong.
Well, I don't know what the future is. He may have other stuff planned. You never quite know. School, obviously very, very important. But if he has got some time and some space and some aspiration to play National Men's League in this country, tune into Sky Sport next year, Sal's NBL coverage, because you're going to like seeing the young man if he does play in the league, wherever he may be playing. Here's DJ starting on fire in the last. DJ Schuler out to 26 points in the game. The lead back to 2 for Kavanagh. Perfect start for DJ Schuler and Te Araha College.
Right, Kavanagh, their first possession of this quarter. Samasoni steps through, goes glass, ring. She has been everywhere in the second half.
Yep.
13 points now for her for the game. The leading scorer. Still, Dre Fahanga against DJ Schuler. Just lets her have that layup.
She got foul trouble, DJ?
She's got 3.
Okay, well that may have answered the reason why she just stood out of that then. As Breege is fouled back the other way.
Great drive there from Breege. Schuler just to calm things down for Te Araha. Down 6. Still 9 minutes to play though. Plenty of time.
How's DJ been tonight?
She has been on fire. And we saw it before in the third quarter with the little shimmy. She'll be keen to dance again tonight if they can get up Te Araha College. Breege with the second. Crowd just trying to put her off a little bit. And calmly makes it. Puts away both 4-point game at Kavanagh College. Here's Samasoni. One of the crucial players for Kavanagh. Lovely back cut. McIntyre. Short fight for the rebound. Elisara. And they'll get another bite at the cherry. Kavanagh. Here's Fahanga. Finds Annabelle Ring. Everything's been going through her the second half. And it's adjudged to come off her. Te Araha ball. Sub back in Annalise Wilson. She had a massive third quarter for Kavanagh. Look for her to make an impact as she comes back on the floor. There she is, the number 4 for Kavanagh. Here's Breege. Over to Barrett. Inside, Anna Nicholas. Goes glass, no good, gets her own rebound back up on the right hand. Gets a better angle for that layup. And it's a 2-point game now. Samasoni bringing the ball up. And the crowd are getting vocal here. Letting their support know. Vahanga on the right-hand side. Screen from Ring. Somehow finds the ball to her. Foul. Short.
Tell you what, the crowd's starting to get right into this game. Especially the Te Araha crowd up in the stands, making lots and lots of noise. Mind you, the Kavanagh fans have brought their posters and their signs, and they're right behind their team as well.
Ring calmly makes the first. That puts her up to 14 points for the game. Also with 5 rebounds, 2 assists. This is all of the room to make the second, and it's a 4-point lead for Kavanagh College. 8 minutes to play in this game. Girls single A action, the grand final. Short from that occasion on Derby, but she fights hard, gets a jump ball. But it'll be Kavanagh College who come away with it. And full court pressure here from Te Aroha. A few players haven't had a sub yet. DJ Schuler, Tiana Barrett and Breeze Schuler for Te Aroha, all playing the full game. To this point, will fatigue start to come into the result as Wilson puts it up. It's short, and she fouls Tiana Barrett. That'll be the second team foul for Kavanagh. You just wonder if this will start to creep into the rest of the game.
Yeah, it may do. They're important, especially down the stretch. Certainly don't think you'll see the Schuler girls come out of this game. And it is anybody's game. Let's see who can get the better of the next 4 or 5 minutes. It's going to be telling. Anna Nicholas can't hit. Turnover everywhere. Annalise Wilson. Samasoni settles it down. Vahanga picks up the dribble to Wilson. Searching back to Vahanga. What can Dre do? Doesn't use the screen, goes it alone, hands it off to McIntyre, in and out of traffic, over the ring in the end with the shot. Didn't use the backboard on that occasion. And it was a miss. It's a 4-point game. Wilson to bring it in off the baseline. Screens up, screens down. Ball into Ring. Can't control it. Ball on the floor. Well, Samasoni just picked it up out of her hands and gave it to Wilson for 2.
DJ Schuler just clutching her knee there as she went down.
Saw that. 53-47, 6-point game. Kavanagh out by 6. Nicholas can't hit. Vahanga comes up and off they go. She's a jet. The 2 number 11s. Barrett tries to close her down. Ring gets control. Through traffic, just takes them all on. Up off the glass. Can't make it. Nicholas rebound. McIntyre nearly strips it. She does. Kavanagh get it back. Out by 6. Can they move to the biggest lead of the game? Here's Wilson. Well, somehow found a way through and just staggered at the last step.
Rebounds very early to this point. Te Aroha just edging it 40-37.
6:27 to play in the Single A Girls Championship decider. The team in white, Kavanagh, lead by 6 over Te Aroha. Schuler. Here's DJ underneath. Oh, that's probably the easiest one of the game. And she's missed it. She's only got 26 in the game. Just a lazy 26.
You just wonder if that knee injury, when she grabbed it before, might have just affected that shot.
Don't know that she realised that she had all the time that she did then. And a break in play. Not sure what the coach is signalling there. Probably not standing in an area where he should, to be honest. But we do have a break in the game. 2 referees just confirmed. I must say the officiating this week has been fantastic.
It's been great to watch. Of course, over 50 referees down here in Palmerston North, bringing us the Schick Championships, boys and girls single A and double A. Here's Ring, rip through, spin back. Oh, she faked everyone, including herself, but she gets the rebound. Back out to Dre Fahanga. Loses the handle, kick out Annalise Wilson, short. And that will be Te Aroha ball, down 6. Just under 6 minutes to play. They won't want this lead getting any bigger as DJ inbounds to Barrett. A little bit of a two-front here from Kavanagh. Screen from Breege. Barrett, one dribble pull-up. It's long, but Breege again.
They need a basket here.
DJ. Anna Nicholas. Tough look there. DJ again. One more time. No.
Go in. Everybody supporting Te Aroha's just on the edge of their seat. Ball, go in.
Well, she scored 26 already. This game has DJ's shoulder, and at the crucial time, it's just escaping her. Right, 2-3 look here from Kavanagh. DJ gets it in to her sister Breege. DJ short.
Just won't drop.
And turnover there. Here comes Ring. Skip head pass, but tipped to Annalise Wilson. She's always around when there's a loose ball. Dre Fahanga.
I like the way Wilson plays.
She just gets on with it. Okay. What can they do? 5 seconds on the shot clock for Hunger for 3.
Big. Oh, she's made it. How big was that?
That is a massive basket for Kavanagh College. 9-point lead. You almost wonder, as DJ Schuler can't respond, they might need a timeout here, Te Aroha. Annalise Wilson again on the fast break. And that's tipped out by Breege. Schuler, it'll stay with Kavanagh.
Got to be a timeout coming. Let's have a look at this again. This could be a championship-winning basket right there. Dre Fahanga, and it forces the timeout. They have taken it, Te Aroha. They're down by 9. Let's take a look at that again. How big was this shot by Dre Fahanga? Out by 6. That's the biggest the lead's been. There she is, the number 11. Okay, off I go.
Watch the bench in the background. There they are. They're all
up and about. Well, this is a big lead now in the context of this game. 9-point margin, 56-47, 4:32 on the clock. And you cannot understate how big that basket is because the lead's been hovering at 3-6. And all of a sudden it's out to 9. Single A girls final. Let's not forget, one of these teams walk away tonight and they're national champions.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Kavanagh College looking for their first girls single A championship. Of course, they finished 5th last year in Te Aroha, winners in 2012.
Good to see the crowd busting a move up in the stands. Now, just so we keep reminding people, stay with us on Sky Sport because after that, if you think the single A girls final is exciting, wait till you see the single A boys final coming up between St Kevin's and Opunake. That's coming up again tonight after this. Oh, ball in bounds. McIntyre just had space. Couldn't convert though.
Te Aroha.
Well, they've got to score here. They have to score, Andrew. Here's Nicholas. DJ Schuler. Breeze Schuler. Ball on the floor. Oh, found a gap. There's a floater. There's a foul. Samasoni with the foul. And it goes without saying, foul shots, you have to convert them. The pressure is on at a 9-point deficit. Breeze Schuler is normally good from this position. Brings it back to 8.
Key for Schuler, 5 for 5 from the 3-throw line, struggling a little bit from the field, so she needs to get back here early and often.
And I thought you'd put the curse on then, but she nailed that one. And it does bring it back to 7. Here's the star of the show. That last shot was huge by Dre Fahanga, trying to keep control of the ball here to Samasoni. She picks up the dribble. Ring, still forced outside the 3. Oh, she's got a lane here, and she'll go and she'll score. You can't give her that space. There was no help defence, and Annabelle Ring puts it back out to 9 for Kavanagh.
Quiet first half, Annabelle Ring, but now she's exploded. 17 points now for the game. As Dre Fahanga gets a steal, but DJ, no, that's a foul on her. That'll be her 4th.
This is telling now, Andrew. They've just got every answer at the moment, Kavanagh. Finished 5th last year, searching for their first national title. They're on the move.
Well, Jared Mullen, he had a big game plan before it. Was talking me through it, all the different looks that they were going to come up with to disrupt Te Aroha. He's done a good job so far. Lovely screen.
There's that lane again.
Yes, Fahanga. Easy, just rolls in. An 11-point lead now. It's starting to look a bit ominous for Te Aroha. 3-2 zone from Kavanagh College. And Annabelle Ring, a potential MVP winner of this tournament if Kavanagh get up with a huge steal. Samasoni up the top. Te Aroha in a man-to-man look. And Elise Wilson, what a big second half she's had. Rips, goes, steps through, up, yes!
Can't do anything wrong now. There's too many gaps.
Big position here for Te Aroha. They need to score. DJ Schuler, what can she come up with? Goes into Anna Nicholas, but she loses it. Foul, and that'll be the 14th foul for Te Aroha. It's getting tough for them now, Justin. Not much time left, and we see a timeout called.
Well, they're on the move, aren't they? They have made the championship winning move, Kavanagh. It's all smiles in that huddle right now. There's Annabelle Ring, Kieran McIntyre. They are up and about, and they're feeling very good. I'll tell you who's feeling very good. Keisha Sewer. She's got her groove on. And I think they're only 2.5 minutes away from a national title. It's been a big run in the second half. Don't forget they were down at halftime by 3. Oh, hello. Having some fun in the stands. Great to see everybody enjoying the basketball action. Hope you are, wherever you may be watching on Sky Sport. But the night's not over. Don't go anywhere. Coming up after this, Single A boys, St Kev's, Opanake. I can assure you that young man there isn't playing the music over the speakers. He's doing his very best impression though. Enjoying themselves here at Fly Palmy Arena. 71 teams, 62 schools, more than 800 players participating in the SHIC Championships. Palmerston North City Council looking after us and taking great care of us. Basketball Manawatu and Sport Manawatu. Here's Fahanga. We're back underway. Hasn't she been big in this last quarter? Wilson, love the way she's played this game as well. Misses on that occasion. DJ Schuler takes the rebound. She's been ominous every time she's had the ball. 26 in the game. Barrett, Darby. Breege Schuler with McIntyre to beat. Has DJ in the corner. Can't make it. Annabelle Ring up with the rebound and away she goes. Her second half has been special. Still going on the baseline. Flicks it back. Fahanga can score these and not on this occasion. She'll get it back. She'll get it to Ring. He'll go underneath with the up and under and converts.
Only 9 points in this fourth quarter for Te Aroha. They've just gone cold at the crucial time. Great zone defense from Kavanagh College. DJ goes through, finds Glass, and this time is clutching her right knee. She went down before with her left knee. Just fighting through a bit of pain is DJ Schuler.
Well, it's a 15-point margin now with 1:41 to go. And you'd think it's a bridge too far, a wall too high, a hurdle too big.
Give us another one.
I'm all out of him. I'm done.
Yeah, DJ Schuler, here she is with the second one. Gets that to go. And 13-point lead for Kavanagh. They need something to happen. Te Aroha, they need to get up into the defense. That's not going to do it. As the foul is called on Anna Nicholas. Oh, it looks like it could be on DJ Schuler.
We'll send out a very big thank you to our proud sponsors of the Schick Championships, of course, Schick, UCOL, Massey University, Inspire, Glory League, and the official ball of Basketball New Zealand, Moulton. Great to have all of their support for this wonderful event.
Here's Fa'anga with the second, yes. 14 points, 93 seconds to play. Breege Schuler. And I think it's just about summed up what the last 90 seconds will look like for Te Aroha. They need something magical to happen if they come back and win this one. As Samasoni, ambitious pass there.
Pepper.
For Annalise Wilson, nearly taking out the media table.
Pepper. Come on, give us the pepper call.
Too much pepper on it, but Connor O'Fee had it under control down there. He made sure that our local scribe, Mike Lacey, the Lacey Lowdown, was looked after. Breeze Schuler up the top, gets a screen, pulls up for three, goes glass. Not enough sauce on that one though, and Samasoni, she's been huge on these rebounds. That's her 8th. And Ring, 3 defenders on her. Doesn't feel the pressure though.
It's going to go
through.
again underneath.
Short. And basket, McIntyre. That could be the game.
Oh, I think it is well and truly the game. This second half dominated by Kavanagh.
Kavanagh won the third quarter 19-11. They're up 20-11 in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've dominated. How good has Annalise Wilson been in this game? This is actually the slowest that she's run for the whole game.
Here's Ring. And that'll come off Te Aroha. That'll stay with Kavanagh. 23 seconds to play, 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Let's get a shot of Jared Mullen and just see if he's showing any elation or any emotion at the moment. We don't see it too much from the Kavanagh coach, but with 23 seconds to go, he knows that he's just won with his team a national title. Let's get a shot of, well, that's not him. Actually, the coach is up pacing the sidelines at the moment. Jared Mullen, he doesn't show much. There he is. Doesn't show much emotion.
Takes it very. Shirt, though.
That takes it very, very seriously too. Oh, some high fives.
Bit of emotion.
Well, there you go. Yeah, the whole team just got a high five. So, as he sits down, he knows that Kavanagh has captured their first national title at the secondary school nationals. An exciting time for Kavanagh and the South Island. They celebrate single A girls. A late 3 from DJ takes her to 29 with just under 8 seconds to play. Get ready to celebrate. All smiles for Kavanagh in this game. They head home national champions, single A girls. And aren't they delighted? What a week they've had at Palmerston North. Great performance by Kavanagh. They lost to Te Aroha in the pool rounds by 15. But Coach Jared Mullen did say to us before the game, he pointed out, that was a dead rubber. We've got more to come. And more indeed they had to deliver. Congratulations to Kavanagh. And well done to Te Aroha for getting through to the championship game. They've also had a wonderful tournament. Applause all round. There's the crowd. They're up and about. The two teams shaking hands. Great sportsmanship showing throughout the week in both the boys and the girls. And no doubt plenty of viewers across Sky Sports have enjoyed that one tonight. But make sure you stay with us because there's some big action coming your way. Single A boys final, St Kev's and Upanake. That's going to be a beauty. But right now, it's all about Kavanagh. Let's have a look at some of the stats. And that is Kavanagh's first. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's the Kavanagh girls' first national championship. Of course, the boys won in 2014. Stats for you. For the winners, Kavanagh College, Annabelle Ring, 19 points.
How's her second half?
7 rebounds, 3 assists. Kira McIntyre, 13 points, 8 rebounds. Dre Fahanga, 18 points, 5 rebounds. Annalise Wilson, big second half, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Anita Samasoni, no points, but 8 rebounds. And then for Te Aroha, the standout player, DJ Shula, 31 points, 11 rebounds. Her sister Breege, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Tiana Barrett, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And Anna Nicholas, 6 points and 7 rebounds.
Well, they trailed by 3 at half time, 29-26. But the second half, as you pointed out, Andrew, belonging to Kavanagh. They came out after that 10-minute break and they dominated this contest, especially Annabelle Ring, who was well held in the first half. She just could not find a shot. But we did warn everybody. We did talk quite openly and a bit about the fact that if she gets going, things could turn around very, very quickly. And that's exactly what happened in the second half of this game. So there it is. Championship has been decided. Congratulations to Kavanagh. They win it. They're the national championships. Commiserations to Te Aroha. And all celebrations on the South Island for the single A girls. But everybody out there, do not go away. Rejoin us on Sky Sports shortly because we have got this one coming up. Single A boys grand final, St Kevin's, Opunake. I'm looking forward to it. They met earlier on this week and that was a great contest. We've got a lot more in store for you. Great basketball action on Sky Sport, the home of hoops. We'll be back shortly at the 2019 Chic Championships. Hope you can join us. See you soon.